Hey everybody, what's up and welcome back. Well, it's a cold day this morning. It's 36 degrees outside. Pretty darn chilly, and I'm getting ready to get out here and go do some fishing. So yeah, want to get on some bass. Not sure how it's going to go. The sun's supposed to be out. It's supposed to warm up a little bit. It's supposed to be warmer than 36 anyway. So yeah, we're going to get out here, get some crankbaits tied on. Got some lipless cranks tied on. Swim baits, a bunch of stuff like that. Some jigs, and got about 3 hours to fish, and hopefully we get out here and get on a few donkeys. So I'm still out here chasing that big one I lost over the summer. It was about a 9 or 10 pounder, and keep trying to find that fish. So hopefully I'll catch that one. That's my goal anyway. So yeah, we're gonna get out here. Let's see what we catch. So stay tuned. Alright guys, well, it's like 36, 37 degrees outside. Water temperature is 52.97. We're going to start off with this square bill right here. This is Strike King square bill. And we're going to hit this log and we're going to work down this grass line over here and then see what's going to happen. Hopefully it's going to warm up a little bit. But yeah, we're going to try to get on some bass. Hopefully we can get on a crankbait bite. That would be nice. Love a good crankbait bite, and hopefully we can find some fish today. It's been tricky. The weather has been so up and down here in Virginia that you just never know what you're going to get depending on the day. We're just going to cover water today. That's the plan. This looks pretty good, so we're just going to cover water. See what we can find. I got him. Oh, that's a good fish. That's a good fish. Oh yeah, that's a good fish. That's a good fish. There we go. Woo-hoo-hoo. He barely took that thing. All right. Look at that, guys. Nice. All right, guys. We got our first one, and it's a nice one too. Look at that chunk. Get him out of the net. Look at that, guys. Whew. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Nice fatty. Nice warm too. Nice and warm. Got him on the crank. Right there. Good shot of him with the crank. Yeah, buddy. That's what we're looking for right there. Toads. That's the way to start the day. Look at that, guys. That's a nice bass. Alright, guys. We're going to get this nice bass back in there. Super awesome catch. Take that for a first one to start my day. See you, bud. Nice 2-pounder all day long. Whew. Alright. That's what I'm talking about. Nice. Good way to start the day. Alright, guys. Number one in the boat. Pretty stoked about that. That was a nice solid 2-pounder right out the gate. Alright, guys. Got him on Strike King shad. This is kind of a clear white. And yeah, man, he tagged that. It's awesome. Alright, guys, we're going to get back at it. Nice 2-pounder to start the day. Sun's starting to come out a little bit. So maybe they're going to come out and play a little bit too. Like I said, I'm going to stay on this main lake area today. Seems like that's where the bigger fish are at. That's nice. Nice way to start my day. I'll take fish like that any day of the week. Any day of the week. Let's hope we can keep that up. Alright, guys, I gotta tell you, I love a crankbait bite. Love it. It just doesn't get any better than that. It really doesn't. Catching bass on crankbaits, man, this is freaking awesome. It's like my favorite way to do it. Favorite way to do it. And if I can nail a few nice ones like that today, I'm gonna be happy as can be. I just missed another one. That last one, I set the hook on him and then he kind of ran towards the boat, so I wasn't sure I had him or not. There's one. Oh, that was a good fish right there. Missed him. That was a good fish. Got him. Oh, I thought I had him. Stick fish. Alright, let's try some here. Well, I'm still pitching and chucking and looking. And trying to find some fish. Alright, guys, I'm munching on some crackers. Chucking a lipless crank right now. Looking for some bass. Alright, guys, we're throwing one of these bladed, this is a bladed jig. It's like the Blade Buddy. This is I forget what these ones are called, but Basically, you're going to let it go down to the bottom. And once it hits the bottom, you're just going to let it sink. Let it sink. And we're still eating crackers. Looking for bass. Well, there's one. Got him. Well, that's a good fish. Right there. Turn off the trolling motor. Got him. Don't lose him. Don't lose him. Don't lose him. Get the net. Come here. Come on. In the net. In the net. Oh no. Oh, I got him all. Oh, my own stupid fault. My own stupid fault for picking him up. Oh, that's my own fault. Can't believe I just did that. Picked him up out of the water, weight of it, ripped it out. Lip. My own fault. Trying to get him in the net. Well, guys, that was totally my own fault. Almost got him in the net, picked him up out of the water, and tore the bait out. My fault. Oh, man. Bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Dang it. Oh, I needed that fish. Popped the hook out right at the boat. I see some fish jumping, and I think those are probably crappie doing all that stuff out there. I'm just trying to find some fish. Or anything and everything I can think of right now to catch a few fish. I got about an hour left to fish. So hopefully we can get a couple more before this hour is up. The water's warming up. Finally. We're at 58 degrees finally. These fish might start feeding some. I'm throwing a little smaller bait right now. Just trying to see if I can get bit. Alright guys, update. I caught one really nice bass this morning. Lost two other ones. And the bite just kind of died. So now I've fished a ton of different stuff. I mean, crankbaits, jigs, swim baits, all kinds of stuff, blade bait. Now I'm throwing this little grub, just trying to get out there and get a couple bites before I get done. But the bite kind of shut down, and man, it's been so weird this fall and winter fishing. I mean, the weather in Virginia has just been crazy, and I just had a fish bite my line while I'm sitting here talking to you guys. That's kind of funny. He just grabbed it. Kind of funny. Just kind of grabbed it. Anyway, before I got interrupted there, the fish bite my line. Yeah, so it's kind of been tough, but I'm going to run down this bank and hopefully catch a couple fish before I'm done. So I can at least make a video for you guys, because I really don't like posting videos when I only catch one fish. I kind of have a rule of thumb that I like to catch at least two if I'm going to make a video out of it. And I usually make those very short because I'm not going to waste your time with all the time that I didn't catch fish. But anyway, so that's the update. I'm on the struggle bus. You know, I lost two decent fish. One right at the boat trying to net it. But we're going to keep at it, and hopefully we can catch a couple more fish before the day is over. So let's see what's going to happen. Well, guys, the bite has pretty much died off. I am slowly trolling back to the dock. Throwing a little twister, white twister grub right now. Just slow rolling it back while I'm trolling. Not much else I can do right now. Guess I could throw this. Oh, I put a bladed bait on there right now. Oh, there's a fish. There's one. And it's a crappie doppie. Alright. Thanks for biting, buddy. Thanks for biting. Wow, he's pale. Alright guys, nice little crappie. See you, bud. He's off. He's right there. This one. Okay, little white grub. Got a crappie. Usually where there's one, there's more. Well, we got 2 fish in the boat finally, anyway. That's about all I can say. Alright guys, well I am done. What a day. Caught a really nice bass right out the gate. 2 pounds easy, maybe a little more. I mean, just super nice bass. And then my seatbelt's going off because I'm trying to drive, so let's fix that. So I'll stop that while I'm trying to go down the road. And yeah, so anyway, yeah, it was weird. You know, I lost 2 fish, lost that one right at the boat when I was trying to net it. That always sucks. Hate it when that happens. It was my fault. I ended up lifting the fish. If I had kept him in the water, I probably wouldn't have lost him and I got him in the net. But because I ended up lifting my rod up a little too high, pulled the hook out. So, you know, it happens, man. That's just kind of how it goes. But yeah, so caught that 1 bass, 1 crappie. Had that 1 bite where I lost it, and then I lost that bass at the boat. Had a couple other bites, but nothing to write home about, you know. Marked a few fish, saw kind of what depths they're at, and yeah, they're kind of in the middle of the column. That's why I was throwing crankbaits and throwing the lipless and stuff like that. Wasn't really anything sitting on the bottom. They were kind of in the middle, and so I was trying to throw stuff that kind of would get to them. There was a couple of them that I tried to blade bait. I saw a couple on the bottom, but to no avail. Threw a jig, swim baits, a bunch of different stuff, and just a struggle. It was 36 degrees this morning when I got out here to try to fish, so that was kind of cold. And the water was like 52 degrees when I got there, and it was about 58, 59 when I just loaded up and left. So, and there's a deer in the road. So there's a couple deer. Ah, all right. Yeah, it's that time of year where they're all over the place. So anyway, wasn't even sure if I was going to post this video because I only caught 2 fish, but that's kind of my rule, as long as I catch 2. And, you know, I want to post videos that, you know, you guys see that I'm not always catching, you know, tons of fish all the time. I mean, I struggle too when I'm out fishing, you know. So it was a struggle, and hopefully, you know, that's going to change. You know, the weather in Virginia's just been weird, you know. We went from summer to winter, you know, skipped the whole fall, so I'm like winter fishing. And yeah, it's just crazy. Oh, there's more deer. And so trying to figure them out and figure out what they're going to hit on. You know, I was out on another lake the other day. I shot a whole video, caught a couple fish, but I didn't like the video, so you guys will never see that video. Talked to the 2 other guys that were out there, and one boat had 3 guys on it, and they'd only caught 2 fish on the whole boat, and then another boat had 2 guys on it, and they'd only caught 2 fish, and I caught 2 by myself, so kind of felt pretty good about that. So yeah, so it's not just me that's struggling. Everybody's kind of struggling right now. You know, those transition periods are tough, and you know, we're in that, you know, fall to winter thing going on right now, and it's just, you know, it's tough, and the weather's up and down and yo-yo-y, and I don't know, you know, you don't know one day to the next what you're going to throw. You know, you kind of have an idea, but you got to go through it, and usually I only have about 3 hours to fish, so I got to go through it pretty fast. So yeah, so that's all I got for you guys, man. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're learning stuff while you're watching these videos. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you to all my subscribers for watching. And I'm going to let you guys go here because I got to get on the main road and pay attention to the driving instead of paying attention to my camera. So, yeah, that's all I got for you guys. The only other thing I got to say is just do yourself a favor. Get out there, get your lines wet, and catch some fish.